And your new Miss South Carolina's teen is Logan Wells!
More than 20 delegates competed. Miss Palmetto teen Logan Wells was crowned the new Miss South Carolina teen. Wells earned a $12,500 scholarship with her new title, and she's going to represent South Carolina and Miss America's teen. Please welcome to Good Day Columbia, Miss South Carolina teen Logan Wells. Miss South Carolina teen, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Logan, congratulations to you and your family. We know it was a lot of hard work. Has it sunk in yet?
Honestly, no. Like, seeing that play back, I feel like I'm like about to be in tears because I still cannot believe that I'm Miss South Carolina's teen. I feel like I was just here yesterday as Miss Palmetto's teen.
Right, yeah. And now look at you. You're getting ready to represent South Carolina on a national platform. We'll get to that in just a moment. But we just have to remind everybody, you're a teenager and you're going to be a senior in high school, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So talk to us about why did you want to get involved with the Miss South Carolina organization?
So I had a little bit of an interesting start into this whole entire journey. I started about 10 years ago as a part of their mentorship program. That was then called the Princess Program and now is known as the Star Program. And I did not ever think that I would be here competing. I was like, okay, maybe like it's nice to be a princess, but never competing.
Okay.
Last year I got back from Germany, which was a whole other story.
Okay, yeah.
But I got back and I decided that I was going to hold the title of Miss Columbia's teen after it was offered to me, which was just a total spur of the moment decision. And then I got bit by the pageant bug and I came back. But I think just the way that I've seen so many girls grow through this organization and like just within myself, I've had a new definition of confidence and just being able to be a 17-year-old girl, being like a rising senior and being able to walk into rooms and actually direct conversations that lead to change. It's just been incredible, and this is what I've learned through this organization.
We're taking a look now at some of your videos. This is where you were sitting down and you were having that conversation and you talked about leadership. And when you mentioned everybody in the room, because I was there Friday night, everybody was like, whoa, okay, this girl knows what she's talking about. And you're very big upon helping those who are not seen.
I am. I definitely think that one thing that I never thought would happen at the age of 17 is making history. And in this organization, I'm the second woman of color and to ever hold this title of Miss South Carolina's teen. And it's been 24 years between me and Danielle Wilson, who was the first, which was just insane. And I think that one thing that's really important for me is not only inspiring everyone here in South Carolina and our nation, but also just showing young girls that excellence and success, especially in pageantry, isn't contingent on the color of your skin. And I think that that's something that we don't see a lot because title holders often have a certain look, and I think that just by inspiring, by showing girls that this is possible, it's really part of my mission here.
And that's one thing that's that we need in this generation, because you know a lot of times there are images of young ladies that are portrayed that's not how a young lady's supposed to look like.
Right.
And so it's so good, and it's to see you have young ladies at yourself carrying yourself with poise, with dignity. That's very good. Please continue that, because somebody's out there needs to see that. Up next is Miss America Teen. All right, so how are you going to prepare for this, Logan?
Okay, so I've already started. I've had a lot of meetings and came up with a game plan, but that is something that also, like, while I'm still trying to wrap my brain around the fact that I'm Miss South Carolina's teen, the fact that I'm going to Miss America's teen is still crazy to me. Like, I can't even, like, comprehend. I went to the Miss America's teen for the first time last year, and I got to see Tess. Tess Firm, she was Miss South Carolina's teen, and now she's Miss America's teen. I got to cheer her on, and I think that also kind of ignited me just to want to be there, too, because I saw that and I was like, I can do that too. Like, I can represent South Carolina there too, and now I have the chance to do that. So I'm just going to put my all into it. I'm really excited. Oh,
something else too. You've been very vocal about your parental involvement with your parents, your dad, and your mom. What message do you have for them?
I'm about to start crying, literally just thinking about it. But I just got a video. My family and I got a video of their reaction, because there's often cameras on me how I respond. But some amazing person in the crowd recorded my parents, and I think just seeing the genuine joy that they expressed during that moment, and just knowing that all of this is a culmination of their hard work. I feel like a lot of things that drive me in this is knowing that my parents have done everything that they can to pour into me and to empower me to be the young lady that I am today. And so all of this is fulfilling the purpose that I believe God has given me and the purpose that my parents have really fueled. My mom's behind the camera right now, so I can't stop smiling at her.
And I know your mom is probably crying right now. We're not going to look at your mom. We're not going to look at your mother. Okay, so really quick, Miss America Teen, when is the competition and when do you leave?
So I actually have a send-off party on August 15th, something around there. And Miss America's Teen is actually about a week and a half. It's going to be during school, which is a little bit stressful, but it's going to be fine.
Okay.
So it's August 28th through September 6th. So that would be the dates that I compete.
Well, and you get an exception. Of course, you're Miss South Carolina Teen, so folks, please don't hold it against her. School, approve her absence, all right?
Please.
Logan Wells, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it, okay?
Thank you again.
Well, stay with us. There's more Good Day Columbia. You know, actually, let me have you toss to the break. I want you to say Good Day Columbia. We'll be right back after this.
Okay, Good Day Columbia. We'll be right back after this.